Welcome to 3-Minute Retro, and today we're going to cover the VIC-20. The VIC-20 started life as the Micro PET. It was designed to be a cheap version of the Commodore PET and to kind of compete against a lot of the up-and-coming microcomputers of the time. When it was launched in Japan as the 1001, although there were a few official release prototypes of the VIC-20 in 1979. These early machines offered only 4K of RAM and used a different set of cartridges. And later on it was released in North America in May of 1981. Thanks to the colourful graphics and low cost, the VIC-20 was an immediate success. At its peak, more than 9,000 units rolled off the assembly line each day. Adding to its success was the fact that it was the first colour computer to break the $300 price barrier. The VIC-20 was a computer that a lot of people got their introduction to computers with, and it wasn't a bad machine overall. The machine's basic specs were what was introduced as the VIC-20 in May 1981. It was discontinued in January of 1985. It used Commodore VIC V2. It had a full stroke keyboard, which for a machine of that time was quite a novelty because a lot of machines use membrane and rubber style keyboards. The processor was the 6502A, which was the MOS CPU, and it ran at a speed of 1.0227 megahertz, and that varies slightly to whether it was a PAL or an NTSC model. It also had a VIC-1A 6560 for sound and graphics. It had 5 kilobytes of RAM with only 3.5 approximately free, but it was expandable to 32K. It had a 16K ROM and its text modes were 23 rows by 22 columns. It had a very small screen size which made the actual text very large on the screen. The graphics weren't too bad for its day. They were 184 by 176. It had 8 character colors and 16 background and border colors. The sound hardware was quite good for its day. It had 3 voices and 3 octaves. It also had a joystick port, a user port, a serial port, a cartridge port, composite video output and a tape interface. And it ran via an external power supply on 18 watts, and the price was $299.95 in 1981. Hope you enjoyed this, and please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.